So let's talk about Survivor Series last night. So I watched Survivor Series last night, the entire show. Well, yeah, the entire show last night, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed mostly every match on it, with the exception of well, then again, I think every match on the show was good. One match in particular I felt was like worse than the others, and that wasn't really because of match quality. It was just because of how everything played out. But I'll get to that in a different video. But the match that really stood out to me in terms of looking at it, how everything was playing out, and then how it changed in the course of a week, was Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. Now we all know that the match originally started off as Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal. You know, Universal Champion versus WWE Champion. That's what they were building up to for the past like 2-3 weeks. We got 3 weeks of build up to that match, and then all of a sudden there's a title change in the UK. AJ Styles becomes WWE Champion, and now it's AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. Now all of a sudden, that match is just more interesting. I mean, now nothing that I can't really knock Jinder all that much. You know, he puts in work. He seems like a really nice guy, but like, no one that I know wanted to see Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not a match no one wanted to see. Jinder Mahal as a wrestler, I don't think he's really compatible with Brock Lesnar, a guy who really doesn't do lots of wrestling moves. He just does, you know, he sticks to his 5 moves: suplex, German suplex, belly to belly suplex, F5, occasional Kimura, and if he wants to throw in everything here and there, he will. But most of the time, Brock Lesnar sticks to his formula, and it's mostly up to his opponent to carry the match. Brock Lesnar never really seems to carry the load in any of his matches. It's always his opponent who has to add more or do selling, whether it be selling or doing more or just doing a little bit more and having Brock Lesnar work a little bit harder. His opponent usually is the one to carry the match. Jinder Mahal can't carry a match. He can't. His series with Randy Orton pretty much confirmed it, and his series with Jinder Mahal, and his series with himself, his series with Shinsuke Nakamura confirmed that. 2 guys who were supposed to carry him, and the matches weren't good. So that pretty much confirmed Jinder Mahal can't carry Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar ain't carrying nobody to no good damn match. So I was looking at this and I'm like, nope, that's gonna be bad. I don't want to watch it. It gets changed to AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, now I want to see it. So the match comes on. I'm excited for it. At first I thought it was gonna be the main event. I thought they were building up to it being the main event, but it wasn't. And I'm like, I should have thought that, because I'm like, hey, Triple H is in this match. He's probably gonna be the main event. But no, I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna put Brock Lesnar AJ Styles in the main event. But it was a co-main event. It's not a hill to die on. It's whatever. So the match happened. At the end of the match, I was sitting there like, wow. Could I consider this the best match of the entire show? I don't think I've ever, like, since SummerSlam, SummerSlam, I would consider it the best match on the show. But you had 4 guys. You had 4 guys in the match. You had Lesnar, you had Samoa Joe, you had Braun Strowman, and you had Roman Reigns. All 3 of those guys are really good workers. But Brock Lesnar in a singles match, it's never really all that good. Brock Lesnar is really good in multi-man matches, but for singles matches, Brock Lesnar really doesn't have good matches. The last good Brock Lesnar match I could think that was a singles match would have to be, and I think everyone will agree with me, his match with CM Punk back in 2013. And I thought this would probably be the only really good Brock Lesnar match we see. Up until I saw this match. This, ladies and gentlemen, I thought was the best Brock Lesnar match we've had since he returned to WWE back in 2012. Yes, I'm even gonna put this match over his match with CM Punk. I thought this was the best Brock Lesnar match I've seen in the past 5 years. AJ Styles went in there and he delivered. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that you would think that AJ Styles was gonna beat Brock Lesnar, because at no point in that match did I ever think AJ Styles was gonna beat Brock Lesnar. But damn it, AJ Styles did pull Brock Lesnar into making a good match. Like, you can get a good match out of this guy. There was a lot of spots where AJ Styles was selling very hard. Like, there would be a lot of bail throws that Brock Lesnar would do, and AJ Styles would go halfway across the ring. There will be a belly to belly suplex, and AJ Styles would just do a whole backflip. There was one German suplex where AJ Styles landed on his stomach, it was just crazy telling from AJ Styles. And then there'll be a lot of phenomenal blitz spots. I just woke up. I'm only doing one take. Sorry about that. There was some phenomenal forearms. There was a Styles Clash. There wasn't a Styles Clash. There's a tease of it, but I'm like, there ain't no way in hell Brock Lesnar is getting off for Styles Clash. There were at least like 3 F5 attempts, and Brock Lesnar failed, which was just pretty shocking to me because, you know, usually you think the match is going to end soon, and once he hits his F5, but it didn't end. I gave this match 7 minutes. I believe this match went at least 12 or 11, so maybe even 13. This match went way longer than I think anyone did, but no one complained about it because AJ Styles is that damn good. Brock Lesnar, he went to Vince. He said, look, I don't want to face Jinder. I think you get big money out of me facing AJ Styles, and he delivered. I thought he just wanted to squash AJ Styles. Like, I don't want to squash Jinder. I just want to squash AJ. But hey, Brock Lesnar went in there and delivered, and kudos to Brock Lesnar for going in there and actually, you know, doing his part, because most of the time Brock Lesnar doesn't really pull his own weight, lets his opponent do all the work, and then F5. And he did a good number. He did sell for AJ Styles. He went down for a 2 count at least like 3 different times, which shocked the hell out of me because usually you don't see Brock Lesnar go down for 2 counts, especially to a guy like AJ Styles who isn't his size or bigger than him or taller than him or even like anywhere near him in comparison. You would think that Brock Lesnar would be squashing this guy the entire match, but AJ Styles held his own. AJ Styles got at least like 30% of the offense. And most of the offense he got was effective because he got him down for a 2.5 count and a phenomenal forearm. And like I said, at that point, I didn't think he was going to win the match, but it was believable. Maybe to a little kid thought that AJ Styles was going to win the match, but hey, I was very much enticed and excited by this match. I loved it. I would definitely give this match a B+. And like I said, I thought it was honestly the best Brock Lesnar match we've had since he returned in 2012. And yeah, that's my opinion on that.